Loyamla, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Chakudash, Brakta Yahweh, Brakta Yahushai, Brakta Chakudash, Brakta Yahweh, Brakta Yahushai, Brakta Chakudash, Brakta Yahweh, Brakta Yahushai, Brakta Chakudash, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Chakudash. Shalom to the elder apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to the Akim wa Akwa. Shalom. Just want to make a quick video. I'm out here driving right now, so I won't really be able to go to the scriptures, but just want to kind of speak on current events going on in the spirit right now. Just a lot that's been going on since my last video. Just some things going on in personal life. Just want to try to balance out the time to be able to make videos and to be able to balance my personal life, but to be able to have that complete balance. But it's been on my mind, been itching to make another video, but just waiting for the spirit to get on me. Lord willing, that this video can be edifying. But excuse me. Yeah. So like there's a lot of things being said and done. Putin mentioned a lot of things about the Western Hemisphere over here and how America is the monstrous West. He's exposing, Babylon the Great, so-called America, saying that the monstrous West is is teaching children to be, that they can be whatever gender that they want instead of the gender that the Most High put them in this realm as, so all the other nations know fully well and have documented well what Babylon the Great has been doing over here in the Americas. And also I think it was China, they put out like a long list, laundry list basically of crimes and sins that America has done in the past since, I think, like World War I or II, but it dates back pretty far. They can even date back to the Opium Wars when back in the 1800s when the so-called white man Esau Edom had flooded Asia with those drugs to as a way to destroy their nation. And it's the same old blueprint the serpent does. How same way they do Jake over here in America in the hood, putting the drugs in our communities and the guns to destroy us as a nation and as a whole. So everybody is starting to get tired of this whore. America, the whore that sit upon many waters, and that whore that sit upon that scarlet colored beast. And so these other nations are about tired of this whore. They've in the beginning, it's like a relationship, or like men dealing with a woman that they know is a whore. They have certain benefits to dealing with that woman and that whore, and then as they get in the beginning, and then as they age and get old, then they begin to get tired of it. It's like it's a movie. I can't remember what it was, but someone said it was a female that that was a good looking female. She didn't have nothing to offer besides her looks, and he say in 20 years you better have a personality. So now it's kind of like America now in these last days. That whore is all old and used up, and they about sick and tired of this whore creating all this drama and stirring up all this drama. And then as we spoken of in Revelation, that the nations shall begin to hate the whore. So its allies are starting to hate the whore because, like Germany, I think America, I gotta brush up on it a little bit more, but I think America is trying to bring like fighter jets over there, like aircraft over there to their nation. And then because the European Union and over there, they are they're close, they don't want to deal with, they don't want no problems with Russia, but this whore, America, they're trying to drag their allies into more battles, and then into a battle with with Russia, and they don't want no parts of it. And then they starting to get tired of dealing with America, tired of this horse that he's starting things and creating drama and starting wars and dragging them into wars because they're the head. America is the head of the body of NATO and the EU, and eventually they're going to get completely fed up with steady getting dragged into these wars, especially dealing with Russia that's on the same level, you know, give or take, with America, and as far as military might and nuclear weapons. And these other nations are shaking in their boots, don't want to be dragged into that battle, that are allies with America. So, you know, we right here at the end, you know, the horde, even like the scriptures say, their tongue shall fall upon themselves. So they exposing themselves, even like all over social media, so-called white girls, you know, are exposed, even white men, so-called white men are exposing all of the wickedness of their own people. So, and then all of the other nations, I think Biden had called like the Arabs, the Emirates, one of those nations over there, I think Saudi Arabia, I think it is, and he had called them about some oil because, you know, they're cutting ties with Russia for the oil, and then they're not even answering his phone call. They saw the whore on the call ID and was like, man, don't pick that up. So, you know, this whore is about to run its course. He's exhausted all of his options, and it's only so long wickedness can prevail. You know, it says the triumphing of the wicked is but for a moment, you know, and the wicked is as but a shadow, and then it will be chased away as a dream, you know. So I'm gonna sit down and put together another lesson to be able to, you know, go into the precepts a little bit more. But I just want to touch on a couple things, you know, because America has officially, you know, banned Russia and its oil exports and everything, because Russia is a 35% of Europe's oil and gas is supplied by Russia, and so this is going to basically, you know, really mess up and destroy the economy and send gas prices up through the roof, and also send food prices and everything, and just everything in general. It's just going to get much worse on these weaker nations, because that's the bottom of the statue as prophesied in Daniel, the statue in Daniel, the feet of clay mixed with iron. So the iron is the Roman Empire revised America, and they're going to be in league with clay, and that clay represents the weaker nations, which is NATO and the EU. They're the rich, they're the lesser, you know, they're not that wealthy, they don't have that much money, and so they're linked up and tied, you know, they're confederate with America for that assistance, the economic assistance. That's what the European is. The European Union is an economic treaty, so that they can all, you know, have a good flowing, affordable, you know, wealthy, but beneficial economy for their citizens. So, you know, we're just at the end here, and all the prophecies of Revelation about their allies beginning to hate the whore, and they're going to burn her and they're going to end up turning on her at the end and burning her with fire, along with Russia and China, Iran, and all of those other Eastern Bloc, Soviet Union nations. So it's spoken of in Ezekiel 38. Gog and Magog, Russia as the head of that. So, you know, kind of like just rolling in the spirit, just talking about it, filtering everything, you know, speaking about it through the spirit, and through the Bible. But you know, hope this video was edifying. To the next video, I say shalom.